Yes, sir. We are live. This is Live Free or Die. Well, it used to be called Live Free or Die. Now it is the Eli King Show. Our motto is Live Free or Die, and it is November 29th in the year of our Lord 2014. I wish you a happy belated Thanksgiving to all of you Constitution-loving, freedom-loving Americans. Yes, and I thank you for joining me on this live Saturday episode. Yes, and today's topic is going to be, of course, no other than the Ferguson riots, you see. A lot of propaganda going on in the media right now in regards to this. You see, there's what there is right now is that there is a police state, okay? There is police brutality going on nationwide. But they want to focus on this one guy. The one guy who, according to grand jury testimony and according to eyewitnesses, in fact turned out to not be a gentle giant as they claimed he was. If you look at the video of him robbing the box of Swisher Sweets from the 7-Eleven, he didn't look like a gentle giant to me. He looked like a thug life perpetrator. And according to the testimony, with his DNA inside the police car, it seems like the shooting was justified, because myself, as an armed citizen or as an armed police officer, if you try and grab my gun, I'm gonna put a bullet between your eyes. Simple. So, to me, my plain opinion, the shooting was justified. Now, all these clowns out there protesting, you know, why don't you protest for a real cause? Why don't you protest for Eric Garner? Why don't you protest for the guy who got shot in the stairwell who was unarmed? Why don't you protest on the vaccine companies who put AIDS viruses in our vaccines between the years 1978 and 1981? Why don't we go out there and protest them? Why don't we go to the CIA building and protest them for shipping in drugs, poisoning our little children? Why don't we protest them? Why don't we protest something real instead of you people being sheeple and doing whatever the mainstream media tells you? Do your own research. Figure out what's really going on. Now, of course, I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of reactions to this, so let's take some phone calls and open up the phone lines and see what the people have to say. Because this show is all about the people, by the people, and for the people. Sir, you are on the air, or madam. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Dominic.
Yeah. Bye, Redcoat. Next caller. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, Eli? I just saw you when you were coming into the studio, man. You didn't even, you must have not noticed me.
Oh, is this?
Yeah, I was across the street. I was yelling, "Yo, Eli, Eli!" I had both my middle fingers up. You didn't even look at me, man.
Oh man, that's too bad, because I would have crossed the street and gave you a smack. Next caller.
Oh.
All right. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, my name's Dominic Monte.
I appreciate the call, Redcoat. Next caller. Caller, you're on the air.
Yes, how you doing? I just wanted to say that we need to stop concentrating on what the media and what the civil rights groups are doing, because what they're both doing is hijacking for their own agendas. And what we need to concentrate is the biggest epidemic in this country is the black-on-black crime, especially in places like Chicago, where every weekend you have 3 or 4 people who are being shot, kids being shot, and nobody wants to say it. See, nobody wants to even bring it up, whether it's the civil rights group or the media. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, I appreciate the call, and I thank you, because I have an article right here Over 233 blacks have been murdered on black crime in Chicago alone. And as this great caller just stated, the media does not want to focus on that. Why is that? Because all they want to do is divide and conquer, racial division, okay? They don't want you to focus on the real issues, how our president, our so-called president, who I voted for in 2008, lied to us. He flat out lied to us. And I am ashamed to be American today because I voted in a Muslim Brotherhood scumbag. Scumbag. He should wear a NASCAR suit because he's bought and paid for by the establishment. All right, we got more callers. I'm sure some of them are pranksters, but let's roll with it. Caller, go ahead.
Yes, I just want to say thank you to the police officer in Cleveland.
I appreciate the call. I appreciate the call. I thank police officers who kill criminals, not crazy black people. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, my name's Dominic.
Thank you for the call, Redcoat. Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, Eli, I'm downstairs right now. Come smash.
Yeah, come upstairs. 537 West 59th Street, punk. 537 with West 59th Street. You're not downstairs. You're a coward. So come upstairs. Come upstairs. I'll let you into the studio. Hang up on him. Hang up on him. I'll invite him actually into the studio and give him a smack on live TV. He's a prankster. Anyway, we got more callers on the air. Caller, you are on the air. Ooh, a female. Go ahead.
Hi, I just want to say that your show is amazing. I'm a very big fan. And I also wanted to state that I agree with everything you're saying. I was actually a part of the protest they were having the other day, and I think it's ridiculous that they're putting so much energy into something so ridiculous when they can be protesting other and more important things, like you stated. So I agree with everything you're saying. Keep up the good fight, and do not let these prank callers upset you. Do not let them get the better of you. You're better than that. God bless you, Eli King.
God bless you, ma'am, and I appreciate the call. What a wonderful caller there. Sounds like a nice young lady who knows what she's talking about, who wants to be informed. She's out there exercising her First Amendment right because that's her right to do so. And but she's realizing, hey, what am I protesting? I should be protesting something just, something cause, like I said, the pharmaceutical companies poisoning our vaccines, poisoning our children, mandating that our children get flu shots. Though the flu shots, according to CDC records, lower your IQ by like I don't know how many percent. It destroys your brain. So does the fluoride in the water. So do the chemtrails in the air, my friends. All right, more calls. Caller, you are live and on the air.
Oh, well, yeah, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
What's up, brother Steve from Midtown? Go ahead, because we got a lot of calls on the line, so really quick, speak your piece, brother.
Well, yeah, but anyway, yep. Now, you know, all the protests going on with the late Michael Brown and all that. But this is when people really got to start waking up, because this is going to continue unless, you know, we wake up, because you can't expect change like your local. We have to target the federal government, because remember, they're the real cause. And
absolutely.
If we keep protesting like every day on the street.
I'm not saying go out there and riot. I'm saying
exactly,
go out there
exactly.
and exercise your First Amendment.
That is doing it. Yeah, I understand how they feel and they're outraged with the system, but that's not the way to do it.
Not the way at all. Not the way at all, sir.
It's
just a bunch of hooligans.
And all that. You can't do that.
It's a bunch of hooligans looking for free stuff, if you ask me.
Exactly. Looting and all that. What messages that you're sending right there?
It was like Black Friday, but Black Monday. You know, the night they announced the verdict at 8 p.m. Missouri time. Who announces a verdict at that time? Already dark. It's ridiculous, Steve. Really quick, anything else on your mind? Really quick.
Because this is like a race war right there. See, this is a distraction. What they're really doing.
A big distraction, sir.
Oh yeah, and they're doing a hell of a good job doing it and everything.
Yes, they are. All right, brother. Well, I gotta jump. We got a lot of calls. I appreciate the call. Let's go to this next caller. Caller, you are on the air.
Hi there. This is Sally.
Sally O. Now, this is a call I want to take because she fully understands how the, what would we call them? The New World Order, the United Nations, the evil scum of this earth who poisons our vaccines, who mandate flu shots on our children, and who have put AIDS viruses in our vaccines to kill our family. So Sally O.L. Cordy, who is an expert, in my opinion, on them poisoning our vaccines. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Eli. Always a pleasure. I wanted to let people know that I'm having an event in Forest Hills with regards to these mandated flu shots. There was an announcement that went out that's very important.
Speaking to the phone, Sally. Speaking to the phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, do you hear me now?
Yes, much better.
Okay. Basically, an announcement was put out by Autism Action Network saying that the flu shot mandates were not mandated for 2015 because the schools would not be penalized for not complying until 2016. I don't know that that's true. I think you need to check with your school to see if in 2015, if you don't have a religious or other exemption, which would only be medical as other, that you will not be penalized. Now, you don't want to bring up this issue, but at the same token, that you don't want to be left completely unknowing. So he's encouraging people to not get the flu shot mandate because he's saying it's not mandated, but is mandated. It's just the schools themselves won't be penalized till 2016. So this is like a big question mark, and I'm really talking to a lot of experts in this regard. I've got a lot of input, and I want everyone to meet me tomorrow in Forest Hills, Queens. So if everybody would get a pen, I will give you the address. So get a pen now while I talk to Eli about another issue. Talking about the United Nations, Eli, 35 businessmen are coming to the United Nations to discuss Ebola. Now, what does Ebola have to do with a group of businessmen, right? December 11th is the date for that. And I want everybody, we'll discuss this tomorrow, too. So if everyone has a pen now, come to 103-19 Metropolitan Avenue in Forest Hills. We're meeting for brunch at the other place. And the first person to arrive will receive a vaccine-free NYC poster, like the dark blue one I gave to Eli, only in purple. But I want you to know that one-third of nurses have quit their jobs to avoid the flu shot. Okay? If nurses are avoiding the flu shot, quitting their jobs to do it, I'm asking everyone to seriously consider homeschooling, because nothing is more expensive than a vaccine-injured child. Just nothing. So if you've got a job, I understand that people reduce your lifestyle, is really what I'm saying, to save your children. If that's what's required, then consider that. Because beyond the flu shot, there are 49 doses through the age of 5. Not a one of them should your child be receiving. They're 100% poison, create all diseases in internal medicine, and are intended to do so. Now, I have my campaign is vaccine free to victory. We've got to beat this, and so our children can live. It's not more than that. We just want them alive and a future. Eli, do you have any questions? I've got a lot of information, but if you have pointed questions, that's fine too.
Yes, I totally concur with you, and I encourage the people to keep fighting no matter what they tell you in the schools. What they like to tell you is that this is mandated by law. That is not true, my friends. This is mandated by Board of Education policy. There is no law that says you have to take a vaccine, you have to take a flu shot. This is only school policy. And if enough people stand up, people like Sally O, then they have to listen to what we have to say. They have to follow and abide by what we want, because we, the people, according to the Constitution, run this country. Okay?
Right, and we would not knowingly hurt our children. And I'm telling you, you will hurt your children if you vaccinate them. You'll hurt your pets if you vaccinate them. It's 100% poison. This is not a joke.
Yes.
I want everyone, if you've got a pen, write down my blog. I'll give you the short version. tinyurl.com/vaccine-free TV. Vaccine-free TV. And just want to say that lots of information there, not the least of which is the Declaration for a Vaccine-Free World. It's got all the ingredients, all the diseases, and merely 4 parts of intent. The intent is longer than my arm, believe me.
Wow. Out of control, Sally, out of control.
Out of control. And I have to tell you, Italy has said the MMR vaccine causes autism. The CDC whistleblower said the MMR vaccine causes autism. Italy has just pulled the flu shot. Italy was among the first to pull the Gardasil. I'm thinking of moving to Italy.
Well, I might be joining you, Sally. I tell you that. Well, don't forget to join Sally for tomorrow's brunch at 103-19 Metropolitan in Forest Hills, New York.
At 2 p.m. 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m. That's right. And she's having a brunch.
I hope you'll come. Please do.
I will definitely try, and the first one to show up will receive a free Vaccine NYC banner. Oh, Sally.
NYC, absolutely.
Vaccine Free NYC banner. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate the call, Sally. I got to jump. Wonderful call from Sally. Don't forget to join her brunch and go to like I said, 103-19 Metropolitan Avenue in Forest Hills, New York, tomorrow at 2 p.m. for a free brunch for Sally O. Sally O. She's a hero. Kudos to Sally O. All right, we got calls, more calls. Boy, the lines are lighting up today. Caller, you're on the air.
Pineapples.
Pineapples. How about red coats? Let's talk about red coats.
No,
let's talk about red coats, you coward. You want to be a comedian, but you're not a comedian. Hang up on the fool. Goodbye, you coward red coat. Next caller. Caller, you are on the air.
Hey, how you doing, Eli? It's nice to see you this week.
Oh, come on. Do you want to kill more black people? Come on. You're the racist caller. Hang up on him. No. No more racial remarks, please. Next caller. Caller, you're on the air.
Second seemed fresh, cooked, juiced, and
next caller.
Pineapples, I'm talking.
All right. No more calls. Oh, we got a caller. Caller, you're on the air.
You just hung up on me, Eli. Why? I'm not doing any racial things. You got me confused with the other guy. I want to talk about Ferguson. The only store that didn't get robbed over there was the alternative trend lifestyle store. I say that you send a bunch of homos over there, and those black people are going to calm down. I'm telling you that, because they got gay marriage going on everywhere in all the states. They know how to protest. They know how to riot in the right way. So I say that you get all those Ferguson people down with the LGBT community, and they start marching on the lines with the homos, and you're going to see a lot of change in this country, boy.
All right, I appreciate the call. See, I did not agree with that gentleman, but he was funny. He did make me laugh. That's why I kept him on, Dominic. See, you're not funny. Okay? That guy was actually funny. Next call. Caller, you're on the air.
Now the
okay, goodbye, red coat. Not funny. Next call.
Hello?
Yes, you are live on the air, sir.
Yeah, Eli, it's me.
Who are you?
It's me.
The
Smiles,
guy who
man.
wants to get a smack? No, really, who are you?
Smiles. It's Smiles, man. Anyways, I got a comment for you.
Smiles?
I agree with what
My
you're
nigga
saying.
Smiles?
Yes, sir.
Elias? No doubt. This is my brother.
Elias.
This is my brother from another mother. What's on
Yes,
your
sir.
mind, brother?
Elias, baby.
No doubt, brother. Go ahead.
No, man, I was calling because I absolutely agree with what you said earlier about that guy being a bully in Ferguson and everybody bowing down to the government, and they got this big bullshit going on over there, excuse my language. And I seen the video when he was bullying that poor little dude, and that pisses me off that everybody's protesting, but they're not really seeing the reality. It was that dude deserved what the fuck he got.
Absolutely. You hit the nail right on the head. And what a perfect guy.
It's funny, it's
Go
funny
ahead.
how nobody recognizes that, you know what I'm saying, except for very few of us.
Yes. Yes. But there were only a few of us in 1776. I believe only 3% of Americans actually stood up and fought against the redcoats. But go ahead with your point, sir.
No, so like I'm saying, I think the American people need to wake up, man, because the reality is that, you know, all this media shit that we see on TV, I mean, all it's doing is brainwashing and blinding us to the reality of life. And that's that. You know, we got to stand up as one people and look at the reality of what's going on and all the abuse that the Hispanics and blacks are taking from the government. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And, we need to get together and make a real movement out of this and stop bullshitting with all this little stupid shit.
I got you.
Brother, thank you, man. I'm sorry I cursed, man, but you have a good one, baby.
Hey, you spoke the truth, so there's no problem there. I appreciate the call. I love you, brother. And this is a man right here who, this guy kind of raised me, this last caller. I grew up with this guy, okay? And one thing this guy told me, he spoke about a bully. This guy was being a bully. And he told me to always stand up against bullies. And I used to be afraid of black people growing up. And he told me all black people bleed the same. They bleed red. All people bleed red. So you stand up and you fight for what's right. And that's what I did. That's what I started doing. And nobody bullied me anymore. I wasn't the sucker in the neighborhood anymore. I stood up, stood for myself, and yeah, I guess that's why I'm here now. So thank you, Smiley, because you gave me the courage. Jesus, I love this country. I love my friends. All of you guys are family who out there who love the Constitution. You see, I'm forming a team of constitutionalists and Americans who really want to stand up. And one day we're going to join up in Union Square Park or Tompkins Square Park like that. And we're going to show people what a real protest is. Let's go to these more calls. Caller, you're on the air. Next call. Caller, you're on the air.
Pineapple.
Next
That's
call.
what I wanted to-
Caller, you're on the air.
Yes, I wanted to say that, what do you call it, the National Guard should have been put to protect the businesses in Ferguson because they pay taxes and they have employees, they hire employees. So,
Sir, hold up. I don't believe in the standing army should be put on our streets. This is what the forefather has stated. I believe that the sheriff department should have given out weapons to the business owners to protect themselves according to our Second Amendment, because the business owners who had weapons did not get looted. They shot at the rioters and they did not get looted, sir. What do you think about that?
Okay, well, you make a very fine argument. I would have to agree with you also.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Native Indian, and I just want to say that the only time I'll ever believe in the Constitution is when they start honoring not all the treaty, but as many as they have broken. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Because the original Constitution actually was stated against. They called Indians, Native Americans, savages. So I totally agree with what you're saying, but that was changed later on. But yes, very great point. We're running out of time. Let's crunch in a couple of more calls. Caller, you're on the air.
I want to suck your dick so bad.
Wow, we'll take that call after
You're
the
so
show.
sexy. I I just can't wait to meet you in person.
You can call
You
me.
should be the next president.
Damn, I'm married though. You see, I can't. Oh man.
Well,
Anyway.
your wife can join us. I like it.
All right. Well, you can call me after 6:30, and we can discuss the terms on that. But I gotta jump. I really gotta jump. Wow, I'm flattered. Next call. Oh boy. Whew. Woo! All right, we're on fire today. Caller, you're on the air.
I want to suck your cock as well.
Oh, now we got a real.
Pineapple.
See, that was funny, Dominic. That was funny. But I gotta let you go. Next call. Caller, you're on the air.
Eli, Luigi.
Luigi, brother, Detroit, calling all the way from Detroit. Really quick, Luigi, from Detroit. You got about a minute. Speak your mind.
All right, brother. That Patriot Act has got us all jacked, my brother.
Absolutely.
That's why anytime they make that protest illegal gathering, it's like, let's get them all rounded up into the pound and throw them in the hoosgow and hold them until we can decide to let them go.
Yes, you see what the mainstream media is hyping all these people up to create anarchy and destruction so that the normal American people beg for the army to patrol the streets like police, and then what's going to happen? They're going to throw us all in FEMA camps, like you say, enact the Patriot Act. You're right, you hit the nail right on the head, brother.
Yeah, and you notice how the way they corral them up, they block the street off one way, and then block the street off the other way, and then they're telling them to go home. And what do you want them to do? They got all pissed off and burn the place down. What do you want?
You're absolutely right. Well,
The cops and the army are causing the whole problem with those people.
hit the bumper music, my friend.
They never did that. They blocked them in.
Yes, they did. What an unfortunate situation. It's a shame, Luigi. Unfortunately, I gotta let you go because we are out of time. I thank you for calling, my friend. Go ahead. Oh, I cut him off. Anyway. Alright, no more phone calls, brother. Listen, we're out of time, my friends. I wish I had more time. Hopefully I get an hour in the next quarter. I don't know. But either way, I will still be here every Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only on mnn.org. Watch me on YouTube. Just type in the Eli King Show for all my repeats. And I love America. I love this country. And I love guns. Damn it. God bless America. God save the Constitution. And if you have received this transmission, you are the resistance.